Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, I want to start off tonight, Friday night, because we had a major loss this week in the world of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I am not an official spokesperson. I've just been a Delta since 1967. I am now a Delta Deer and glad to have that status. But I wanted to say something about our president, our national 25th president, Dr. Paulette C. Walker. I did meet her once, I think at an event. I didn't know her personally, but the fact that she was president of our illustrious sorority, I wanted to take a minute to say she passed away on October the 8th, 2025, and she was in office from 2013 to 2017. The fact that she rose through the ranks to be president of this illustrious Divine Nine Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated says so much about who she is, who she was. She was known as the numbers president. Because you can give her whatever you said. If you said a date, she figured out a numbers associated with it. And so to that end, I want to say, just send love and hugs to the family. And as a sorority, we're all mourning together. As I said, I didn't know her. I'm one of the thousands of Deltas that have sending condolences in our own way. And so today, when I got up, I wanted to put all this on. This came in the Delta box. I know the AKA's got one, and the Zeta's got one, and Sigma Gamma Rho got a jacket like this. We all got the boxes. But I wanted to put it on today. I want to put on my pearl glasses. Of course, I wear my pearls every day, and wear my. But I wanted to put on all of this today, and I want to salute Dr. Paulette C. Walker for her outstanding leadership. And I hope that we have young people online that aspire to be president. I never wanted to be president, even of the local chapter. I just love doing the work, and I admired the people who wanted to be president. I had some people that wanted to be president. I went about the business of helping them become that, because that's what they wanted. But the most I wanted was this, what I have today. I am a Delta. You need me to do something, I'll do it. I was a 5-point chairperson at one time, and that was, I didn't know for whom I worked. I didn't know. I think at the time I worked for Delta Airlines during that time. Yeah, but anyway, I was 5-point over international awareness. But let me see. Yeah, I think I worked. Anyway, it was, you do work a long time. It is a lifetime commitment, and I'm so happy that I was asked to be a member of this illustrious Divine Nine Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So to that end, Dr. Paulette C. Walker, may God rest your soul. Thank you for your service, and thank you for wanting to lead. It takes a lot to lead a group of women, but it says a lot when you become the leader, voted on by thousands of Deltas. So she died in Detroit, Michigan, and she's a lifelong educator. And I have some notes here. She worked as a teacher, a school counselor, and university program director at the University of South Georgia. And she's known for her wisdom, integrity, and lifelong love of numbers, which we all know. And so she earned the name, the Numbers President. And I'm, like I said, we've had some loss this week. We had some loss every day. But I'm grateful for people who make it where they want to get to. When you get to that spot, you say, I want to be ABC. I ask people, what is it? Can I help you get there? And if you want to be that, let me just see, how can I help you get there? And I've had people ask me how can they help me get there? And maybe 2 or 3 people have asked me that, and that says a lot too. That somebody really wants to help you get there. And my hat goes off to Angela Carson, Angela Williams, and Rafi, and the whole group that I don't know why I'm having trouble with names today, but I just, for the people who wanted me to have Georgian skin treats, it was nothing like that. There's, you think about a black woman's name on a product at that level. It wasn't a product we made in the kitchen. We had a full-fledged manufacturing plant, and and it has bothered me that people didn't buy the product, um, and the product was available. People just didn't buy it. They bought Revlon. Because of other people's ice. How do we say that? I don't want to say it that way, but other people's ice is always colder than our ice. I'll put it like that. And so when you get to that level where you feel like you have accomplished something, that says a lot. And then you go on to heaven. I mean, it's a life well spent. There's one thing we know about each one of us. We can't stay here. and so to my 45-year-olds, to my 55-year-olds, it's not too late. I don't know what happens here. It's not too late for you to still get whatever it is you want. You think you want. If you had a dream at 33 and you're 53 and the dream has not come true yet, does that mean it's not going to come true? I mean, we don't know that Sarah Walker may not have been her dream. It became a dream, but it became a reality. And so what about your dreams at 53? And you say, I'm 53, and I wanted this at 33. Well, you're 53. You know how many more years you got? Count 40. Let's do 53. You got at least 47 more years. And how many days does that include? 47 years. And you got 365 days in the year. That's a lot of days, baby. I talk about this water all the time. They don't give me any money, so stop trying to hate on me. But that's a lot of time. And so you say I'm 45 and I've been waiting. Well, I'm 83 and I'm still waiting. Well, does that mean I've given up? I didn't do I sat up one night and did a whole album at 80. Okay. And I have so much to do right now. How many books did I do this summer? And 2 in the computer. I'm feeling some 83 these days. So I haven't gone back to the computer to get the last 2 books out. And I haven't, just sometimes things slow me down. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get them done. So you 63. You say, I'm in my 60s. I don't know. What is it you don't know? You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in God's promises to you. What are you saying you don't know? Why aren't you? You know who I love? Do you know how I love? Somebody brought them back to my remembrance, as we say. And that's the gray-haired guys down there in the Silver Fox down there in Texas. That's Van Rico Davis. And you know it's a white guy with them. He skates. Have you seen him? He's gorgeous too. But I don't know. I'm saying he's white, but sometimes I look at him like, because you know how we come in all colors, But anyway, I think he has gray hair, but he skates so well. He got some moves that, he got some R&B moves. And he likes his R&B moves, all right? But I'm just saying, what am I saying? I'm saying that those guys are not young at all. And they're fine as they want to be with gray hair and looking good. And so what does the gray hair has to do with anything? They don't mind flaunting their gray hair and being whatever age they are, because they have kept themselves up. They look good. So 55-year-olds and 45-year-olds and 65-year-olds, what are you talking about? You still have time. Do not come to me with any age number. Just don't come to me with that, because I'm not hearing any of that. Y'all got to get to my age. Yes, you do. You got to get to 83. I've already been all your ages with all those same things you're talking about. You have not been my age. So you've got time to be whatever that is you're trying to be. And so if you want to be president of something, then let's get on. Let's make up your mind. Because see, I haven't done this in a long time. This controls all. Trust me, of this. And if this is going on, the rest of it's going on. I'm a witness. Any witnesses out there with me? Yes, it is. You have to say that. You have to make up your mind. But whatever it is, you have to make up your mind. You know, I keep talking about having Wayne McMillan. I missed him. I missed him this week. I had to check on Wayne. I meant to do something with him today. I had it in my mind and I didn't schedule it. Baby, you got to schedule with Wayne McMillan. Look, B. Wayne McMillan. Go to Instagram and see B. Wayne McMillan. He is everywhere. What's that movie? Everywhere, Anytime, Always, Somewhere. With Jamie Lee Curtis. He's that. Everywhere. On retirement. Everywhere. I love him for that. You see, I need some more of y'all to be like that. He could tell you every restaurant. I want him to do a blog on restaurants. I need him to find me some soul food restaurants and a good Chinese restaurant. That's what I want. I want a good one. I go all the way to Alabama, Birmingham, Hoover. You all know the Chinese restaurant over there in Hoover, down there by the gallery in that same street. I don't know my streets over there, but you know where the mall is. You go up the street and there's a fur place up there, you know, the used fur place up there. Anyway, and the Publix is up there. And you know what I'm talking about in Hoover? Well, that's where the good Chinese food is. So I need Wayne to find me one. But I'm saying, you know, all this is going on. All this retaliation, all this hatred is going on. If you get it out of your way, move it out of your way. Be somebody you want to be. Be to somebody you want to be. Be to somebody you want somebody to talk about. We could talk about Dr. Paulette Walker. What can we say about you? Because somebody's going to have to say something about you at some point. Unless you're the last one. Then don't nobody know you. Then you just go on to heaven and see all your family and friends. But I'm talking about right now. Let's talk about right now. Let's keep going. Let's celebrate those that we knew and loved, and celebrate their accomplishments, and then we'll move forward and celebrate those we know now and their accomplishments, and then we'll move forward and help celebrate or encourage people so that we can have something to celebrate with you. I'm encouraging you because I want to celebrate with you. If you want to be president, you want to be whatever it is you want to be that, you know, and enjoy it. And enjoy it. Because then don't get caught up. You're getting caught up, y'all getting caught up. You can see what's happening. I mean, Ray Charles could see it, and yet they are applauding a retaliation. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. All the good stuff in the Bible, what happened to it? It's still there, though. And we still need to abide by it. I got my shortcomings. I am the last to say that I follow the book. You know, but so many people out here are like, you know, they've never done anything wrong. They holy, holy, holy. Yeah, right. Anyway, I can't point judgment because what God said, judge not, be ye also judged. So I have no comment like that. Let me just shut my mouth. But I am saying to you, 45, 55, 65, and 75. I need you to enjoy. I got another friend. I don't know what he does, but he's doing something all the time. Franklin Walker Jr. Franklin Walker. He owned the restaurant, the Fahrenheit. I wish you had it open again. I would be down there all the time now. I still haven't made it up to Ellery's. It's a little far from me at night. But Fahrenheit, I could find my way from Fahrenheit at night. He had a great club. It was small and intimate, and people were happy to be there. But a certain age group there, they liked our singing, my singing, and Mr. Porter's singing, and Constant Booth's singing, and they had the great band. There was a school teacher. They were school teachers. Most of them were school teachers. They could play. It's so much talent. I miss that, Franklin Walker. I do. Somebody call Franklin and tell him I said that. I miss his charming ways, and people loved that restaurant, that space that he had. Um, so anyway, I got off of that, but I was trying to get people to know that it's still room out here for you to do something. I went to the Y. Oh, did I tell you I went to the Y? I went with my little Gigi. We went to the Y, and I enjoy walking through it. I'm sorry. I I need to be at that Y. There were some people my age coming out the Y. There were some people on walkers coming out the Y. I'm like, Georgia, okay, you could do more. I was on my cane, and they were coming out on walkers. And I was like, you know what, I could do more. But I love the Y. On Campbellton Road, that Y, it's the Andrew Young or Walter Young's Y. Why their names on there? Do you own a Y? Or they named it after them. Anyway, it's a great Y. I love the Y. My daughter always pays her membership to a Y in any city that she's in. When I grew up, I didn't know you paid membership because we were always at the Y. You think we paid in my age? I'm 82, 83. Did we have to pay? I guess maybe $1.50. I don't know what it was. But anyway, I'm all over the place tonight because it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday in Atlanta. It wasn't a bad day. It was a beautiful day. I had on something else out of my closet early, and then tonight I had put that something else on. Then I wanted to switch over into this because I wanted to talk about our beloved president, our beloved president, you know, and well, may God rest her soul. We all gonna keep living. We're gonna keep carrying forward what are the ideals of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I would like to see the Divine Nine. I talk about that coming together. We have come together and have a space and a place where we all had our activities because we enjoy them, and we know each of the Divine Nine follows usually the same what I want to say. What's the word I want? Programmatic thrust. And so we had a big enough place. We could also have have other groups in, and they can use the space. I would love to own Greenbrier, not for stores, but for the Divine Nine. Just for the Divine Nine, I would love to have the money for that space, and I would put all Divine Nine in there, and we would just do programs all over the city from one space. Maybe somewhere along the way, somebody along the way would come along and do that because each one, for us, by us, FUBU, for us, by us. That's what we almost have to, I was going to say we have to go back to that, but we shouldn't have ever gotten away from it. We did with segregation, with integration. We went about integration the wrong way. We didn't know any better. We thought if we could show you how well we could talk, walk, and speak, and be educated, that we would be accepted, when in fact we were never accepted and never will be accepted. In some communities, 74 million of them have decided that we'll never be. If they could get rid of us and erase us, you can see every day erasure going on. You see, so but we need to FUBU more, and I think that term is coined by the FUBU person that's on Shark Tank. But I think that it means something. I think it means something more now than it did then. For us, by us. That we might need to go back to that, because we used to have to be FUBU. We used to have to do for us, by us during segregated times. And as soon as we decided the white man's ice was colder than the black man's ice, we made such a serious mistake. Nobody even cared enough about us. All they wanted was the ice money. $9 trillion. And we're worth $9 trillion now. And what are we doing with that? So that's my theme. I'm asking Jamal Bryan and all that crew, Otis Moss the third, to To think about those $9 trillion. It's Christmas time coming up. They got Christmas stuff all over Home Depot today. I went in there and all the Christmas decorations were up. And we're going to spend those $9 trillion. And who's going to get that money? Georgian Skin Tree's not going to get any of that money because we don't have a Georgian Skin Tree. But we do have a boutique that would love to have some of that money. But how are we doing that? How are we taking care of our own? And what are we putting away for a rainy day? Because the rain has started already. People have been fired today. The military, I love veterans. I love. Daddy, stepdaddy, everybody, veteran. And we are not paying them? Morocco Coleman, help continue the work you're doing with the veterans. Continue the work you're doing. All of you that are working with veterans, continue working with them. Just don't let them fall through the cracks. These are people who help keep this country from to where it is today, protecting us. I don't know. I've gone down a lot of roads tonight, but it's Friday, so I can have mixed soup, mixed vegetables, mixed nuts. That's what I got going on tonight. But I started out sober, and I want to end on a different note. You know, I want you to have a good weekend. It's find a space and make it good for you. You make your own space nice. You do your own. You are the one that make you happy. You know, like I have a thing like if you have a person you want to make happy, but you know that they like this and that person likes that, and you just can't wait to get it to them and hand it to them, whatever it is they like, because you just like, you get so much joy watching the joy come on their face. That's another thing. That's still making you happy. So you make yourself happy. You make yourself happy because you want to see that person happy. You see, but that person, if they don't receive it well, they're not happy, then that they have to be made. You're not making them happy. You're making yourself happy, watching them have expressions that appear to be happy, if not really happy. If they're not really happy, they may not want you to know that they ain't even like that, what you gave them. You never can tell, but you're happy because you did it. So I'm saying make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. And if it's in your blood to do something different, do something for somebody. Do something for somebody. Just a little small thing. Little Gigi and I, we did something for somebody today. It was small, but we felt good about it. Just do something. Do something. Because you see what is happening in this world. Kindness. We need to be kinder to one another. Let's be kind. Let's take this whole weekend. Think about who is it. And let me say this also. Let me say this real quick. If you're mad with a sibling, you need to get unmad and straighten that out. You do. You see what's happening around you. You don't have anybody but family. Do not leave your family out here with this craziness going on, that you don't know where they are because y'all mad about what mama didn't leave y'all, or who got the last pot, her pot and her glass, and who got her silver fox, and who got all kind of BS like that. Do y'all know what's going on around out here? These people don't give a flip about what you got. They're going to take all of that if you're not paying attention. Ooh, I just got carried away. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's because I love you. I love you. I love my people. I love my students. I love what I do. Let me tell you something. I love my students. I love teaching. I love teaching. We have to listen. These are our children. Do you all understand what I'm saying? You can't let our kids, our children, be out here without any knowledge. That they want to say, oh, you don't need to learn that. You don't need to learn that. The hell they do. Oh, I got on my, I'm sorry. They do teach these. I teach. I teach online because I'm about ready to go back in the classroom. At least an hour. If they let me park on the promenade, I think I could go in there an hour and stand in front of our children, our young people, and give them something to hold on to. My comments are dissertations because I'm online. I had to stop. I had to stop and and write me something up so that I would be all day grading papers. I had to stop and get me one statement for every paper, the same statement. I would give my comments for every paper. Every paper got a different comment depending on what happened, what they wrote. But then I would have a summation statement. That's been my newest thing to do. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. A summation statement to make sure they walked away with what they need to walk away with in today's headlines. What's going on today? You know, that's critical thinking now. Application. Okay. You know, I get off on that. I'm sorry. I love you. Just, Madam President, may God rest your soul. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.